Welcome back to the Review Scout. If you're new here, this channel is all about reviewing the latest software, AI tools, and online business products, so you can make smarter buying decisions before spending your hard-earned money. Let me ask you a simple question. How much time do you spend every day inside your web browser? Think about it for a second. Searching Google, opening dozens of tabs, copying information, filling online forms, collecting emails, researching competitors, posting content, switching between websites. For many online entrepreneurs, that's easily 3 to 6 hours every single day. And most of those tasks aren't difficult. They're just repetitive. That's exactly why BrowserAgent caught my attention. Unlike most AI tools that simply answer questions or generate content, BrowserAgent is designed to actually perform browser-based tasks for you. Instead of stopping after giving instructions, it goes into the browser, navigates websites, clicks buttons, types information, collects data, and completes online tasks automatically. Now, that's a pretty interesting concept. Imagine you're running a digital marketing agency. A new client asks you to build a list of roofing companies in Dallas, collect their contact details, organize everything into a spreadsheet, and prepare personalized outreach messages. Normally, you'd spend hours doing that manually. With BrowserAgent, the workflow is much simpler. You tell it exactly what you want in plain English, and it starts working through the browser step by step. It searches websites, gathers information, organizes everything, and prepares results that are ready to use. That's where I think this software becomes different from the typical AI chatbot. It's focused on execution rather than conversation. Another thing I noticed is that BrowserAgent isn't limited to one type of business. If you're into affiliate marketing, you can use it for market research and competitor analysis. If you're an SEO freelancer, it can help with research, collecting information, and handling repetitive browser tasks. If you manage social media accounts, it can assist with publishing content and completing repetitive online activities. If you're a freelancer, you could potentially use it to speed up client work instead of spending your entire afternoon on repetitive browser actions. One feature I genuinely like is how easy it appears to use. There's no coding, no complicated automation builder, no technical workflow diagrams. You simply describe your task like you're chatting with another person. That's a huge advantage because many automation platforms become overwhelming before you even create your first project. BrowserAgent removes much of that complexity. Another highlight is a collection of ready-made missions. Instead of building every automation yourself, the software includes dozens of pre-configured tasks covering lead generation, competitor research, social media automation, SEO, e-commerce research, job applications, outreach campaigns, and many other categories. That means beginners can get started much faster. I also appreciate that BrowserAgent keeps working even after you started a task. Instead of sitting in front of your computer, watching every click, the automation continues running while you focus on something more important. When everything is complete, your finished work is delivered in an organized format. That could be spreadsheets, research reports, lead lists, content, or other structured results depending on the task you assigned. Another feature worth mentioning is transparency. Many automation tools operate like a black box. You press a button and simply hope everything worked correctly. BrowserAgent lets you monitor the browser session while it's working. You can actually see the progress, watch the actions being performed, and review activity logs afterward. For freelancers working with clients, that adds an extra layer of confidence because you can verify exactly what happened during the automation. Something else that impressed me is its flexibility. It isn't restricted to just Google searches. It can work across different websites, navigate between pages, fill forms, collect information, interact with dynamic web content, and complete tasks that normally require constant manual input. That's useful because real work rarely happens on a single website. One practical feature is scheduling. Instead of remembering to perform repetitive jobs every day or every week, you can schedule recurring tasks and let BrowserAgent handle them automatically. Imagine waking up each morning with fresh lead lists, updated market research, or newly collected competitor data already waiting for you. That could save a significant amount of time over the long run. Security is another important topic whenever automation software is involved. BrowserAgent includes encrypted credential storage in browser profiles, so users don't have to repeatedly enter login details for every mission. That makes managing recurring tasks much more convenient, while keeping account management streamlined. I also like that the software supports exporting results into formats people already use, including spreadsheets and organized reports. Instead of spending additional time cleaning data after collection, your output is already structured and easier to share with clients or team members. Now let's talk about who I think this product is best suited for. If you're someone who only browses the internet casually, BrowserAgent may be more than you need. But if your daily work involves repetitive browser activity, research, lead generation, client services, outreach, SEO, content publishing, or online business operations, then this software could potentially become a real productivity booster. Perhaps one of its biggest advantages is the pricing approach. Instead of paying another monthly subscription like many competing browser automation platforms, BrowserAgent is being offered as a one-time purchase during the launch period, with commercial rights included for eligible buyers. For freelancers and agencies, avoiding another recurring monthly bill can make a noticeable difference over time. Overall, I think BrowserAgent is trying to solve a genuine problem that many online professionals face every day: too much repetitive work and not enough time to focus on growth. If it performs consistently in real-world use, it has the potential to become a valuable addition to the toolkit of marketers, freelancers, agencies, and business owners who spend hours inside a web browser. If you'd like to learn more about BrowserAgent, I've placed the official link in the description below where you can check the latest details, bonuses, and pricing. If this review helped you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Review Scout, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest reviews of AI software and digital marketing tools. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.